this video, I will be creating the greatest colony in all of Crusader Kings 3. But to get there, it's quite the process, so let's get started. We'll be playing as boss Hereward the Wake, the glorious Anglo-Saxon rebel. Harold of Godwin has been forcefully deposed, and Duke William has become the king. We must head back to our home in England. Now trust me, all of this is part of the process. Here comes an invite from Duke Edwin Elfgarson of Mercia, and he basically asks us for help in the upcoming rebellion. And so, the harrying of the north has begun. Though we won't really be interacting too much with this mechanic, because we're heading somewhere else. And here, we have Sigvard Alfgjuson of Bamburg. He joins our camp. Sigvard, my loyal knight, approaches me with something of a glint in his eye. "I've come to say goodbye, my good sir." He cuts off my forthcoming protest with a raised hand. No, I've made my decision." He gestures for me to sit. "There are whispers coming from Constantinople. Basilius Constantinus has offered safe passage to any refugees from King William's wrath and a chance to rebuild again." Sigvard slaps his thigh and looks around. "I'll miss this place. Goodbye, my brother." Now we can't send him off on his merry way, but we have the option to play as Sigvard Elfgjuson of Bamburg. That means we switch characters. And now we're playing as Master Sigvard Elfgjuson of the Ravens of the Bastion, which is a glorious name to be had. It's honestly just me and my brother Uldred the Evil. Why is he called that? He's sinful and ungodly, and has not been afraid to intimidate the priest and subject alike. Why do you still believe in Jesus? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Stop doing what the... Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on this brother for sure. But we are actually traveling at breakneck speeds across Europe to go all the way to the court of the Byzantines. But the road to Byzantium is long and full of dangers, and I look back to see all of our horses collapsing to the ground. Uldred was right. Not about beating a priest, but about our mounts being far too feeble to take us from the lands of the English to the lands of the Greeks. But we managed to find a man of feeble mental capacity. He sells us his horses in return for some shoes. But it turns out he was not that feeble of mind at all. He's actually a noble, and his name is Rothard von Arnim. "You're a good and kind master that you would purchase a beast from me. I want to reward you." It's like the medieval Mr. Beast. "Pull out your scroll. You're not subscribed to Mr. Beast. Pull out your scroll." Listen, where I'm going, I'm gonna need nobles. Come with us. And for this very good act, he gives me the nickname, the Braid. Thank you, Rothard. But now my anger issues brother is arguing with Gunhilda, a very scrawny-looking Franconian that we brought from England. "You're sitting in my spot. Move your accursed tent. It's mine." Uldred the Evil, you're also massively autistic, but fine. You are my brother, and I will have to side with you. "But now he's beating up Rothard." "No, stop it. Stop fighting." I was able to mediate it. "Jesus Christ, brother. You beat up priests. You beat up Rothard. You're not a good man. You need to temper yourself, lest you make like a fool and embarrass us in front of the Byzantine court." "Uldred! You killed Rothard! He's a noble! He's a Bavarian! We're gonna have him with us! Why would you do this? I can't keep covering for my brother, but he is my brother! Why are you so evil? Was it not enough to beat up a priest? Now you have to murder him! I told you not to argue with him! He crushes his head with a heavy stone! What? Brother, you're the only one I have in this world. We must be friends for the sake of Ethelgar, our father, and Ergifu, our mother. Ah! But after much tribulations, the two Englishmen made it all the way to Byzantium. Being granted an audience with the Basilius is no small thing, but clearly my arrival with my ragtag band of foreigners has stirred some tongues.
"Welcome, Sigvard of Bamburg. You have come to claim a refugee against your homeland's plight."
I can only manage a small little nod, as I'm super tired from having to cover for my brother's murder. Mishappening.
"You are safe, but greater things lie within your grasp. To the northeast there are lands ruled by a false-hearted vassal of mine. Lure them there and take them for yourself, and you may keep them in return for fealty."
The Basilius' words ring out to scattered gasps of the courtiers. A new realm for us fugitives? I accept your proposal, mighty Basilius. We will create a England, a new England. And so, we set sail from Byzantium. We're heading for the land of Alania, and upon our arrival, we have yet another meeting.
"Send you here, did he? Calls them his lands. You have been sold at Dale, you fool."
It appears the Basilius Empire does not extend quite as far as he implied. The lands we discovered on arrival were densely forested, but surprisingly fertile, just like your mother's nether regions. But one thing they are not, and that is Greek lands.
That curve on his fancy throne led you astray. But perhaps you can offer something. If you have the coin to purchase your way, you may have these lands.
Your Grace, we accept your humble offer. For we are people with no home, and you offer us a chance to begin anew. And there we have it, my friends. New England. I can't believe it. We have Buckingham, Furness, and Canterbury. We've renamed the holdings. This is literally New England. We need protection and we need to be smart here. So, what alliances can we get? The strongest alliance we can get is Chieftain Rosmag. That's his daughter. Holy moly, woman, you're massive! That's the biggest goddamn Aladian woman I've ever seen. Listen, Hereward liked to climb trees in his youth, and he keeps doing that in his old age. Holy moly! Better yet, we'll have my brother. Yeah, you're evil. You'll marry her. You marry the giantess, hey? Have fun, brother. I'd rather marry someone for their stats. And I think Iuliana here, who I can barely explain her name, she is a fornicator, right? But that just means she likes to do the deed, and that's gonna give me a lot of children, which is good. This will of course decrease my legitimacy, but I think it's already low enough that I don't care. Let's have ourselves a Greek wife. I can't believe we have New England here. It is a tribe holding, but me myself, I am feudal. So we're gonna have to like build up gold. I know a good way to get gold, but for that we need a capable spy master. My brother's wife. She'll be a perfect spy mistress. No one will see her coming. Ooh. My wife is pregnant. Very good. I've seduced? Listen, buddy, there's already a bun in that oven. You can't bake more than one bread at a time. We have a son! This is Wolfgar Sigvardsson, and he's very handsome, half Greek, half English boy. We will raise him ourselves. We're also slowly going into bankruptcy. Not good. I have a plan for that, though. We're going to take our spy mistress, Tsiala Ephraimid, and find secrets in the Byzantine lands. For the Byzantines led us astray when we came here and tricked us. And for that, well, they must be punished. But talking about punished, now the Georgians are trying to kidnap my boy. No, I'm gonna have to say no to that, buddy. It's my only son, and I don't want him to become Georgian. Uh-oh, my cousin has been captured. Not good. Not good at all. What? What do you mean marrying a fornicator? It results in my son Edmund Sigvardsson being born? It's not my boy! This isn't my boy! He doesn't even look like his brother! Look, that's English! That's not English, and that's my daughter. She was captured by Alans. I'm so sorry. Mayor Astarik Skrappar. Yeah, I wanna scrap with you, buddy! Hey, Pop, buddy, I need a divorce from this son of a bitch. This old hag. Alright, we gotta be smarter than that. We can get a strong alliance with this Hungarian man, but that means betrothing yourself to a Hungarian. We don't want that. There is this Duda Taronites. She's of a good house, so we'll marry her. Not the best of matches, but at the same time, that's some nice prestige. But we have a great little secret. It turns out that Basilius, the bastard that tricked me, is banging Pulcheria, this little goofy side piece. That is great, because that means I can blackmail him. We're making some rather big enemies here. I was hoping to get a hook on him so I could blackmail him for a bunch of cash. But alas, it does not seem like it. To save ourselves from our money troubles, we're going to have to go to stewardship and domain focus. What we're looking for is a perk called golden obligations. This means that we can take hooks and turn them into payment. Because as it is right now, we have no way to dig ourselves out of this hole. And here we have the perk. Very, very good. Now we can look at our little secrets here. For example, Strategos Alexios, and we simply demand a payment of 50 gold, and just like that, we have fixed our money troubles. Even smaller, non-ruler characters can give you up to 10 gold for their secrets. Our brother too! What kind of secret do I have on you, huh? That you murdered that man? He was supposed to be a lord in this realm, and you just up and slew him. Now, we simply cross our fingers and hope to get some really big, juicy secrets. Uh-oh, we're being declared war on. Greetings, Earl Sivan. Blessings upon you and your house. It is time to battle. We have a chance to beat this, though. We have our ally, Chieftain Rosmag the Bald. Are you bald? Listen, buddy, I'm just gonna take a quick peek under that hat of yours, okay? God damn! I put it back on. We'll call him in to defend our New England. Get over here, buddy. We got people to fight. Dear God, what's this? Huh? Wait, that's not even the one we're fighting. This is Alonia. My son! Oh my God, they wiped my entire army! You dogs! You took my boy! I hate this land, it sucks! What the hell, New England is garbage! At least I'm not sick anymore, but I'm broke as broke can be. Can't even afford my own armies. Here we go, that's some proper blackmailing. Oh, out of debt, that's good, out of debt. That's gonna let me rebuild my armies. Man, I'm hanging on by a goddamn thread here. If I win this war, I'll get a bit of gold. We can also just push for a white piece. Oh my god, this is brutal. New England, they're not playing around. Oh my god, we're losing. Wait, I need to do something drastic here. Okay, you get... Oh, this is so wrong. You get my niece. You get Maud, the lisping kid, as a hostage. And we white peace. Okay? Okay? No war. No war. He brought the bloody Nubians in. This is cheating. White peace. Please, take it. Take the kid. Yes. Oh, we survived, but just barely. Who brings a Nubian to a fight like this? Most of the commoners living in the earldom of New England are of Alan descent. Proud of the tradition. It does not sit well with me. They have a chance to instantly convert them to Anglo-Saxon. Yes! Yes! But we were able to make our boy ambitious. That's good. You, my son, will be the great conqueror. With you, we will take it further. I will make him brave. Good. Very good. My son has grown up. He's a decent fighter and a raider. Interesting. He's been raided so many times, he's picked up some skills. There's no alliance to be had to marry him off to someone, so we'll go for someone with great stats. Someone that will set him up. This woman is a genius. If we can have some babies come of this, that's gonna be perfect. When you learn to drive, you drive an older car. That's this. But I'm starting to think here that maybe we would be better off existing within a system, right? What if we swore fealty to the Georgians and then forcibly overthrow Georgia? It would make us neighbors with the Seljuks, which not a fan of that at all. But it would give us a stronger realm than taking Alania. They're also tribal and Georgia is feudal, so they have castles for us to take. It pains me to do this, but we're gonna swear fealty to the king of the Georgians. But right away, we're gonna modify our contract. What we're looking for is council rights. This is probably the most powerful thing you can get. At the exchange of more taxes and higher levy contribution, we'll do it. This means that at any moment, we can demand any council position. And we'll start as spy master. We can push to claim the throne of our liege, who seems to be Queen Shito, a 12-year-old girl. Interesting. And it is indeed very successful. Now we have the ability to create a claimant faction to put me on the throne. You know, if you look at it, the Georgian flag is kind of similar to the English one. We'll start the faction right away. What we're looking for now is to get these people to force them to join us. And to do that, we need hooks, strong ones, which are very hard to fabricate. Or alternatively, use murder her, which would mean that the title goes to a 0-year-old boy. That should be perfectly plenty enough for us to attack. And so, the murder plot is properly ready. Goodbye, my dear queen. The Englishman sends his regard. What? She escaped! Wow! Her guard saved her. I had 95% chance. We try again. We try again. He's dead. A thorn in my side. No longer. It might have figured out it was me, okay? I'm so sorry. It's now ruled by a little silly guy. King Gagiki. Gagiki Gaguku. Gagagiga Gaguga. But it seems my hand is being forced here. As King Gagiki, who I installed on the throne by murdering his sister, is currently going to arrest me. Why? Because I murdered his sister. Now if I decline, that starts a war. And we'll fight. We'll fight like demons. Oh! We have support? We do? Yes! Send ultimatum! What? She accepts? I'm king of the Georgians! I did it! How did that even happen? I don't know. And frankly, I'm not gonna ask. And we get gold! Yes! We're rich! We save the realm! We rule Georgia! But this is not Georgia! This is New England! Let's go! And we're just in time to join up the crusade for St. George! That's the St. George's flag, of course! Oh, you better believe it, I'm putting my daughter on the throne! I'm a Crusader of New England! It looks like they're about to lose the war here. Oi! But King Sigvard has died. Now King Wulfgar takes after him. A formidable duelist. Many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat. We'll reset the perks and we'll go all in for engineer destruction for better siege effectiveness. That's what we're going for. we're gonna siege the ever-loving crap out of Jerusalem. We are ambitious and brave, just like our father. And we're married to this old listen, ma'am, can you just die? Damn it! We're gonna go for as much siege progress as possible. If we can be siege ruler, that will give me plenty of war score. We're sieging down so fast with our mangonels. We gotta play this one perfectly if we're to win. Did that give us war score? No. We need to be first in Jerusalem. I am a crusader. English have come. And they're gonna ensure that everything goes smoothly here. I just did enough so that my sister gets some land in the Holy Land. We could give it to my uncle. But honestly, buddy, you're evil. You're an evil man. I'm not gonna give it to you, Crusader or not. It seems my plan is bloody working. So all we have to do is to keep sieging Jerusalem. If I get this, then I know for damn sure that I will get the most war score. Come on, boys. Let's send him to the gates of hell. 2 more battles. That's good. Siege done. Oh well, that's plenty of contribution. I'll get a percentage of the war chest. That's good money. I'll also get a Princess Bathilde a good position. That's great. Let's go! St. George is with us. So, what did my sister get, eh? Anything good? Anything prestigious? Princess Bathilde Sivarsdottir. She's the Duke of Ultra-Jordan. Oi! Whoa, the Duchess. That's fine. We are rich. Let's go! And with that money, we can feudalize New England. We have a castle. Let's go! Trade. Oh, yes! That victory. It was clear that the New English had diverged from the Anglo-Saxons, for they ruled the kingdom of New England. They fought valiantly in the Crusades. They had distinguished themselves from the rest of their old island home. They would become more egalitarian, as an effort to try to reconcile with their Georgian subjects. Their herds would keep on defending their lands. Their cities would be bountiful and great. Having traveled far over water, they became masters of the maritime merchants. The culture must diverge. The New English divergence, let's go! Alright, time to make way for the English. We would start this effort by passing limited crown authority, which would let me, like a super-based landlord, revoke their land. But already, factions were brewing. Duke Stepanos did not want to be ruled over by Englishmen, which I admit, I agree with him. All of a sudden, Duda Taronites, that's my father's old flame, and my half-sister's mom? Oh yeah, you better believe I'm tapping that. Holy moly! God damn it, you have a thing for all the ladies, don't you? Wolfgar, you absolute cougar hunter, you have a thing for old ladies, don't you? Listen, just because the wrapper is crinkled, don't mean the candy inside ain't sweet. Quite justly, I would take the Duchy of Abkhazia. This kicked off the first Georgian-New England civil war, but we were determined to win. We had plenty of siege engines left from Jerusalem, and a very ambitious 11-year-old first complimented my appearance, but then offered his small Turkish horde to join me. I said yes, we had the money and we would really need some warriors. We absolutely crumped them. Even though they had proper pikemen to counter the Connie of my half-brother, the light footmen of my army combined with the pikemen on a favorable terrain, they were completely wiped out. We could focus again on a siege. As the Turks ravaged the countryside, we would go for the barony of Kutaisi. We gotta rename this as quickly as possible. Now, with a swift siege, we had simply taken out the invaders. And so, we had solved both our problems with one stone. Duke Stepanos, who wasn't even the target of my title revocation, had risen up against me. And that, my friends, is not something we can tolerate. And now, he does not have any land. Neither does this little duchess. We were far past the point of no return here. Tyranny did not mean anything. It was time to take all of the land of all of my subjects. I am quite the tyrant, but now I have an opportunity to just reinvent my image. I control all of Georgia here, so we move our capital to Tbilisi, which we're gonna do some slight rebranding to. I'll be right back. Wow, that is a fine emblem. You know what I need? Welcome to New London. What's south of London? Lorry. Lorry, it sounds like I want a big old truck. Let's make it Birmingham. Oh, I don't know any English cities. As West Kirby in it. As West Kirby. Koifish has been to West Kirby once. It was a wonderful time. It was a long while ago. All right, we got New London. We got Oxford. We got Birmingham. We got Manchester. We got Chesterman. We got the Stonehenge. We got Cumbria, Wales, Hartford upon Tyne. And my personal favorite, Greg's. But now, we stand in front of a decision. We can do one last act of greatness. And that, I will do. We start the legend of the legacy of Arthur Pendragon. This will give me a press claim on the Kingdom of England. Once banished, once exiled, we will return. We don't have to push it very far. We honestly can just put it at the first level, and that will give us a press claim on all of England. Alright, let's get some proper alliances. Duke Herman the Terrible, I'll take it. He can't be that bad. All my little babies here, Princess Siniswith. Oh, we're gonna be rocking out back home with an army. They drove us out. We'll drive ourselves back in. We now have an army of 15,000 men. We complete the legend of Arthur Pendragon, which gives us a press claim on England. New England must conquer Old England. King Robert Curtmantle, it was your very grandfather who banished us from this realm. A Norman. No more Normans. Claim England. Call the allies. Werner, Steiermark, Carinthia, Upper Silesia, Venetia, everyone joins! Raise the lads! It's coming home! It's coming home, my boys! Oh my god, it's Turkish Solid Snake! Absolutely! Come with me, my boys! Any Turk that wants to go to England, I'll sponsor him! It's coming home, lads! It's coming home! Holy moly! King Gerhard of Lotharingia has formed the Teutonic Order. Yeah, goddamn, you are focused. He is focused. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Look at this! Hey, leave some for me, buddy. Leave some for me. We're going straight in there. Straight attack. Take all the attrition we can. Let me at him. I want to siege London. That's King Robert. He's a true descendant of the Norman invader. King Robert, die! For England! Let's go! Let's go! We have Prince Robert. Behead him! Ah! Like you killed so many of my men, my people. New England claims Old England. Enforce demands! Let's go! New England! It's come home, my boys! You Anglo-Saxons have been saved! I promised I'd return, and here I am! Son of he who was cast out. Return. I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talking about the next one, you can see it on screen right now. And holy moly, you want to click this one, because this is an equally insane adventure. I go from Sicily to China. So you don't want to miss that one, alright? Click it, I'll see you in that one, okay? Bye!